how do you deal with the stresses of having a loved one who is seems to have some sort of addiction, anger management problems, things like that, and that loved one is a child of yours, so you're responsible for that person. How is it possible to just be an observer in that situation and not get more worried and anxious and fearful?
Yes, this is a very good question. This is the question for most people. They can practice non-attachment to material things and habits, but becoming non-attached to your loved one is the most difficult things. Instead of trying to be non-attached, try to love them as they are, without expecting anything. Attachment is, we love them with some expectation. I want you to be good. I want you to behave like this. And when they don't meet your standard, you get upset. So consider, nobody belongs to you. This is Maya. Our children, husband, wife, friends, everyone come in this life for interaction. If our child was sweet at the birth, we would love somebody else's child considering our own. That means attachment builds with association. So the thing is to remove attachment, increase love, and remove expectation. I own no one, I own nothing. Also to teach them, we have tendency to tell them what to do, how to do, because we love them. We have more experience and they are not experienced. This is very natural. But as soon as we try telling them, general tendency is to rebel. This is very natural. So instead of trying to tell them as a parent or outsider, try to be in their shoes. Try to communicate with them. Try to come down to their level. Then they would talk, you listen to them, and you have better communication. They will ask you question, then you guide them. This is the general mistake people make. They love them, they want to control them, they want them to be happy. Other thing is about worrying. You have tendency to worry about them because worries come from not being in the present. Being in the present is flowing with each moment at a time. It is called awareness or mindfulness. You are here and now in the present. There is no past, no future, only here and now. If you do this, there is no worries, no thoughts, because in the present we are totally free. Because past and future disturbs our peace and disturbs our judgment. When you want to make decisions, don't rely on your logical mind. Logical mind creates more confusion because logical mind is limited, relying on the past experience, fear of the future, hopes of the future. Being in the present, you are connected with your inner intuition. You have panoramic vision, so you see the total picture and you act accordingly. You don't exert any energy. If you try to be non-attached, let's say my son is grown up, he's on his own, you become indifferent. That is not the idea of non-attachment. Non-attachment is love. Indifference means you don't care. This is the first thing you can do. Attachment is love and care, but you suffer. Non-attachment is you love and care, but you are not attached, and you are more effective in serving them. So non-attachment is other than love. Love is the experience. Love the person as they are, here and now. Attachment is from the mind. Mind produces attachment. So dissolve the mind and experience love. Then whatever you do would be act of non-attachment. For meditation, what you do is, you can do at any time. This threefold path is simply observe the breath any time during the day, while driving or interacting or anything happening. Observing the breath, you become quiet. Breathing becomes quiet, mind becomes quiet, and you become observer that you are permanent while everything else is changing. The world around changes, things change, people change, our body changes, our thoughts change, our emotions change, friends change, neighbors change, everything changes, but we are constant reality. So you remember, I am the observer, which is constant, everything is changing. Observer observes, doesn't think, doesn't change, doesn't analyze, it just watches. And if you do that, you have all your energy preserved within you. You become the focus, you exert no energy. Any energy you exert would give manifold benefits. So this is a psychologically sound way, practical way. You don't have to believe into any religion, any dogma. Just quiet the mind, remain at the center, and realize that you are permanent reality. The world is constantly changing. We have no control over. Accept the changes of life as reality. We don't own anyone. We are only an instrumental. We are instrument. We are observer. We are not the doer. We are not the owner. We are not the enjoyer. Be empty and find fullness. Fill up yourself with joy and spread joy. Because when you think, when you attach yourself, you shrink yourself, you create duality of I and you. When observer observes own self, becomes a witness. When you become witness, that means you are only you. There is nothing outside, there is no time, no space, no past, no future, nothing inside, nothing outside, no gain or no loss. This is the state of peace and is accessible to all because this is our original nature. We have put on so many layers on our original nature, our consciousness, intellect, mind, emotions, senses, body, possessions, and then attachment to ideology. We are lost into it. We have created prison for ourselves and locked it and thrown away the key. We have choice. The gates are open. If you choose, come out of it, you are free. Here and now, nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing to accomplish. You are perfect here and now.